You open the app, you scroll. Someone you went to school with just bought a house. Someone else is on a beach in Bali. Another person got promoted. And before you even set the phone down, something tightens in your chest. You tell yourself to stop, but you can't. And the reason why is far stranger than you think. Your brain was never built for the world you live in today. It was built for a world of small groups, campfires, and constant survival. A world where the only people you ever compared yourself to were the 30 or 40 humans standing right next to you. That all changed. But your brain did not. In 1954, a psychologist named Leon Festinger proposed something he called social comparison theory. His idea was simple. Humans have a deep biological drive to evaluate themselves, not against some abstract ideal, against other people, real, visible, nearby people. Festinger argued this wasn't vanity, it was survival. Knowing where you stood in the group told you whether you were safe, whether you had status, whether you needed to change. For most of human history, that system worked perfectly. Your comparison pool was tiny. You saw the same faces every day. The same hunters, the same mothers, the same elder. You compared and adjusted. You knew your place. And that knowledge kept you connected to the group, which kept you alive. You wake up and before you eat breakfast, you have already seen the highlight reels of 400 million people. The most beautiful, the most adventurous. Your ancient brain cannot tell the difference between your neighbor from 50,000 years ago and a celebrity with a content team and a lighting rig. It just sees people. And it starts measuring. Researchers at the University of Michigan, led by Ethan Kross, found that the more time people spent passively scrolling social media, the worse they felt about their own lives. Not because their lives had changed, but because the comparison target had exploded in size. You were never meant to measure yourself against millions. Your mind breaks under that weight. And here is the cruel part. You don't just compare upward, you compare sideways. You compare downward, you compare in every direction simultaneously, across careers, bodies, relationships, money, happiness, meaning your brain is running hundreds of tiny calculations all at once, and most of them are making you feel like you're falling behind in a race you never signed up for. Psychologist Thomas Mussweiler called this the standard of comparison effect. The benchmark you use completely determines how you feel about yourself. Change the standard, and the same life feels like a gift or a failure. Nothing about your life changes, only the mirror changes. So what do you do with a brain that cannot stop measuring? The first thing is to understand that the urge itself is not weakness. It is ancient hardware running in a world it was never designed for. You are not broken. You are just running old code in a new world. The second thing is this. Your ancestors compared themselves to the people around them because those people were real. They were present. The comparison had stakes and context. Most of what you scroll past has neither. It is a performance, a selection. The sharpest, brightest, most curated slice of someone's existence posted on the best day of their month. You are comparing your entire unedited life to someone else's highlight reel. And that is a competition no one can win. Festinger's original insight was never that comparison was bad. It was that comparison is a tool. And like any tool, what matters is what you aim it at. So the next time you open the app and something tightens in your chest, remember this. You are not behind. You are not less. You are just a human brain doing exactly what it was built to do, in a world it was never built for. And that's the strangest thing about the feeling you got when you opened the app this morning. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with you.